Thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.
Plain. Blue Mouse asks softly if anyone else hears the strange sound. Sister Mouse turns away, absorbed in work, barely meeting Blue Mouse's eyes. A second sister off-screen teases that the sound is just a crunchy root. Blue Mouse insists the melody curls from the trees, not from their baskets. Busy paws keep working. Blue Mouse's question dissolves into midday heat. Inside the grass hut, sisters chatter while Blue Mouse keeps glancing outward. Sun lines the doorway. Blue Mouse's tail twitches to the rhythm of imagined notes. Sisters' nimble paws keep time, laughter bright as seed kernels on bark. Blue Mouse cracks shells in rhythm, but her eyes seek the forest edge. A breeze threads the hut. Blue Mouse sits still, listening to something distant. Two sisters sleep in dry grass nests, as heat softens the prairie light. Blue Mouse, careful as a shadow, steps away from the nests toward the trees. She pauses and looks back once, then slips into the narrowing shade. Shadows lengthen. The path funnels her toward the forest's soft murmur. Cool mist gathers between trunks. Blue Mouse lands lightly on mossy roots. A procession of notes coils from the depths, breath visible in the chill. Hair appears ahead, eyes bright as twin stars, blocking the narrow path. They measure each other in silence, forest breath pooling around them. Blue Mouse asks to prove she is not mad and to understand the sound. Hare's eyes soften. He turns sharply, inviting her deeper into shadow. They slip between ferns, the air cooler, the notes gathering like threads. At a fork, Hare pauses, listening, then chooses the steeper way down. First light spills over peaks as Blue Mouse readies herself to leap. Frog urges higher. Her body uncoils and she explodes upward. For a heartbeat, the mountains flash in her mind like a revelation. The vision fades. Gravity grips and she tumbles toward the river. She crashes into cold water and claws for a reed to survive. Sputtering, she hauls herself to shore, anger mixing with relief. She scolds the frog for danger, chest heaving, tail trembling. Frog answers softly, "Look at life and speak of what you saw." She steadies, breath slows, and she begins to remember the heights. At his quiet urging, she gathers words for what dawn revealed. She describes mountains blue like herself. The river sparkles in reply. Frog names her she who jumps. A title settles like sunlight. She looks back at the current, a resolve forming like a path. She promises to return home and tell her sisters what she learned. At dusk, she reaches the fragrant clearing, eyes bright with news. Two sisters rest with pale bellies exposed, half dozing in grass. Blue Mouse bursts in, urging them to listen to the river's truth. She proclaims, "Water is the music's mother, the frog its guardian." Their whispers ripple with doubt, evening calm, folding back in. Whispers rise like wind as the clearing turns its face away. Two sisters step back from Blue Mouse, wary and uncertain. She stands alone at the boundary, the wind her only listener. Understanding the verdict, she turns toward darkness without protest. Behind her, the clearing settles. Ahead, only wind and wide plain. The prairie trembles as distant bison stir the horizon. Blue Mouse slips between carrot stalks, following the elders' narrow paths. She pauses, whiskers testing the warm, fragrant air. A taut turn leads her toward an older trail under umbels. The clearing hums with life as she vanishes into the green. Summer. Elder Mouse shows shade beneath tall umbels. They arrange warm nests, placing grasses in careful rings. Autumn paths. Measured steps taught along the runways. Winter. Snow roofs. Soft earth burrows in silent blue light. Spring returns, and their steps keep the paths alive. Dusk softens the grasses into a murmuring sea. Two gray sisters huddle, whiskers vibrating in shared song. Apart, Blue Mouse listens deeper, eyes half closed in thought. The chorus swells. She breathes with it, yet stands apart. Bright morning, paths bustle with work and crackling shells. Blue Mouse hauls swollen pods along the narrow path. Behind, Elder Mouse balances a pine cone with calm precision. Shells crack, laughter brightens the warm, fragrant air. Their tails flick as the work finds a friendly rhythm. Morning light gilds dew as Blue Mouse approaches a bright bloom. She buries her nose in gold, pollen dusting her whiskers. A faint murmur threads her chest like a hidden heartbeat. She straightens, ears pricked toward the distant horizon.
Thank you for watching this video. Click on the next video to continue. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.